Hello everyone. Hopefully we're streaming. Hopefully we're um, in good shape, and we are going to go ahead and declare war on East Frisia. Um, we're not continuing where we started off. We're playing on normal, and I decided to cheat. And guys, look, okay, I don't consider this as sort of like a bad way of cheating, because the way I sort of think about this logically in my head is that we're going through this, right? And the fact of the matter is that we sort of we were going to defeat these guys anyway, right? And then for some reason Ogdenburg, our ally Oldenburg, decided to declare war on them as well, and essentially took the territory that we were going to conquer, right? That's not cool. And so yeah, so we'll just declare war. We'll bring in Brandenburg. We don't really want these guys into the war as well, but I guess it's gonna happen. And so this should be an easy fight. Um, we just need to make sure that okay, actually never mind. Um, hmm. Wait. Okay. Just beating them back, beating them back, making sure that they understand their place and, aren't willing to, do anything crazy, because we need to, we gotta beat these guys, right? We gotta beat these guys. Oldenburg declared war on them again, right? Our faithful ally, right, who isn't really so faithful for whatever reason, you know, um, and yeah, uh, use caution. We're going to annex them eventually. It's only a matter of time, but we're going to annex them eventually. Um, and the idea is that we're going to vassalize some of these places. Um, let's see. We could go to war against them, but I want to. I mean, not go to war. We could fight them. We could engage them, but we're not going to now. Let's see. I want to see. I'm curious to see who all needs to return land. Restoration of Union, Imperial Liberation, Imperial Liberation, Imperial Liberation. Okay. So we could probably go ahead and annex some territory into it. I don't think it'll matter too much at the end of the day. Unfortunately, though, these they're not improved relations. Who are you guaranteeing the? Okay, they're guaranteeing the independence of Brittany. I mean, we just don't have cannons yet, so it's taking a long time to, you know, do all this. But yeah, so I do intend to vassalize them, and it'll be okay. Because eventually, what's gonna happen is once we can, sort of annex vassal, um, we'll go ahead and like within the next few years, we'll go ahead and continue to build up our diplomatic relations. Because I want to have these guys as our vassal, and then we'll just take these guys. We'll annex this. And then yeah, that'll be as simple as that, I guess. Decline. If at all possible, we'll try to take the territory. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but we'll try and take, some of these areas. Because why not? Imperialism, colonialization, right? Um, these are the things that we want to uphold, right? And okay, but we are gaining some more exhaustion though, so maybe we should decline. Because I think right now, Luxembourg. Dude, clone's growing pretty big, and I'm afraid that if no one does anything to stop clone from growing as large as they are, then yeah, I'm just afraid. We can make both of them vassals. That's totally what we should do. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. But hey, would you look at that? Okay. What's happened here? Oh, whoa, what? People have declared war on us. Oh, you know why this happened? Probably. Ooh, dude. Ooh, this is gonna be pretty intense, actually, right here. I'm not going to lie. This is gonna be pretty intense. Uh, I know, I know, I know. Uh, Pomerania. I'm trying to see. I mean, okay, if we were fighting each of these wars alone, then it'd probably be okay. But because actually, you know what? Let's travel with these guys. Who Okay, Death Martian's also at war with us. And keep in mind, this is nothing that we didn't do. Like, this is just, we have vassals, and we annexed, we vassalized them, and now they people declared war on them. So, Edinburgh, Hamburg. Okay, Hamburg is there. No, no. Oh boy, that wasn't good. Oh no, what's happened? Okay, let's okay, you know what? Forget about it. Let's because this is just dumb, and we were betrayed by an ally, so we're just gonna start this over again. Close. Declare war, and we'll bring in Brandenburg. Oh. Hey, each game's different, man. I'm sorry, I just had to do that because that was a little bit ridiculous. At least in my mind, right? Because we did all that, and then they just went and like, ooh, we're gonna declare war on your vassals. Okay, that's okay, that's fine. Man, Ledge is tearing things up. Oh my gosh. You know, it's one thing to win the war. It's just, it's like, okay, are we, like, you know, going to get screwed over afterward, or what's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's not vassalize Verdun, because Stead's probably going to declare war on them, and yeah, we could just have them transfer us trade power. I think that would be sufficient enough. Sure. My bishop, we have joined our subject East Frisia in the war against Ogdenburg. We are now at war. Okay. Go to, okay. We shall take their province from them. Okay, okay, that was much more manageable because I think now, yeah, because it was weird. So, because we vassalized Bremen, they declared war on Bremen like right away. Stad declared war. No, Verdun declared war on Bremen like right away, and yeah, that just wasn't good for us. So, yeah, we had to do that. We'll see which one we annex, because we're gonna annex one. It just depends on which one is better militarily, right? Like which one's gonna help us out more, like on a military sense, and then we'll probably take we'll probably force them to give over like a territory or two. Someone will force someone to give us a territory because we're not fighting this defensive war and not getting a territory. I might get this because it's Dutch and I want more Dutch land. Oh, that was unfortunate. Because I want more Dutch land. Quite honestly, Dutch land is good. I mean, we're gonna win this war. It's just a matter of time. At last. Okay, now. They're in 2 wars, right? Oh no, they're not involved in 2 wars. I thought they were. What do you want? No. We don't. That's not good enough. You can't declare war on us and just be like, oh no. Like, no. We're gonna make you responsible for this war, right? You're gonna be responsible for this war because you're the one who started it, right? And then I wonder how the Ottoman Empire is doing. Speaking of like conquering and annexing people. They're doing pretty good. And they're at war again. And they're at war with Cyprus. And they're also at war with Dul Makdir right here. So yes. So I that's not how you say it, but you know, hey, we're just gonna say it that way. Oh yeah, and cause Brunswick is getting messed up right now, dude. I'll tell you that much. And how. There's a. I wish there would be like a war map thing, and it would show you like who's at war with who, because it's honestly kind of difficult to like figure out like everything that's going on, because there's a lot going on. Seems like Utrecht. We should keep Utrecht as a. Now look at them standing over there, not doing anything really. And so the war continues. And it continues because of water shortages. Okay. Now we are at full Ogdenburg. Whatever are we going to do with you, Ogdenburg? You know you shouldn't have declared war on us, but you declared war on us anyway, Ogdenburg. Why? Yeah. Actually, wait, no, we can make them give us this. And then we'll force them to transfer trade power. We could do that, yeah. This is much more developed, I think. Oh no, this is much more developed. This is at 15. Okay, yeah, okay. So we'll do that then. We'll do this. Cause then at least that nation survives, so we won't get in too much trouble. And yeah. And then what we'll have to do is we'll have to, as quick as we possibly can, we'll have to go about changing the culture. Oh, whoa, what is this? I mean, Cologne's also going to be going to war with like another. Wait, hold on. Wurzburg is this? Okay, we'll accept, but what we'll do is we won't. We'll try and hide. And then hopefully what we could do is maybe our vassals will go and fight. I don't know if they will, but that's what we'll do. Because we're involved in, quite honestly, we're involved in far too many wars. Far too many. Yes, our vassals are going to go and fight. Oh no. Oh. The tables have turned. Well, the tables haven't necessarily turned. Half of this alliance in this war is because of me. I'll have you know. It's because of me. Let's see. Okay. Anvek will annul all treaties, blah 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 blah. Okay. And then we'll go back down to minimal army maintenance. And then that will be the end of it. Because I'm not going to go and aid these people in their continued wars of aggressive expansion. Jeez, guys, jeez, chill, 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 chill. Stop being in so many wars. Okay, Oldenburg, who are your allies? Gali? Could probably declare war on them. Hold on. Oh, they're transferring trade powers with us. Transferring trade power. So, this is a defensive war. Oh my gosh, dude, our country is gonna go bankrupt. Like, it seriously is. Oh fuck. Oh shit, I would not have. Oh no, dude. Oh, we shouldn't have done this. Oh no, we shouldn't have done this. Why did I accept? I don't know. I should not have accepted. Uh. Because this is gonna be a losing war. Look at this. Um. That's okay. I'm just not getting involved in that war. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done it, and I did it. Because I thought they were with Mecklenburg, but they were with Magdeburg. Dude, there's no way they're gonna. Oh, the Palatine's coming back again. Guys, just finish them off. What's going on? Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You pretty much like, honestly, they should have like just given them a statement that said like, you know how that one German politician was like after like when they read the Treaty of Versailles for the first time, they're like it should have said like Germany renounces its existence. That's what they should have done, right? That's what like Cologne should have done with Wurzburg. They should have just been like Wurzburg renounces its existence as a country, as a state, because that's pretty much what just happened right now. And Brandenburg, honestly, same thing with Brandenburg, because Brandenburg's like, that's it. Like, I'd love to be allies with Brandenburg, but I mean, if you mess with Pomerania, dude, Pomerania's on you. Like, they're just like this. Just it's not gonna go well, man. You know. Um. And now what we need to do is we need to uh, begin the process of trying to befriend people, I guess. There's really no other way to say it, but Oh, let's see. I will not, because I'm looking at Cologne right now, and Cologne, look, Austria, Holy Roman Emperor, sir. If you want land back from people, don't look at me. Look at Cologne. Cologne has been gobbling up much more smaller nations than I have. Um, they are the ones who you want, not I. Hmm. France is at war with Austria. Interesting. This might become Spain when Bungardian, whatever, inheritance fighters, like, this might become Spain. Burgundy. The country's name is Burgundy. Burgundian. When the Burgundian inheritance fires. If we don't do something soon, we're gonna start getting surrounded by a bunch of uh, larger countries. Actually, if we don't do something soon. Oh, whoa! Look at Brandenburg. Brandenburg got messed up by Pomerania. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. People are beginning to eat up the smaller countries at a much more rapid pace than what I thought. Like, seriously, that's what's happening right now. Okay. Um, gain one mercantilism. For trade, of course. For trade. Elevate bishopric to archbishopric? Is not a subject nation, is an elector. Okay. So we need to be an elector. Okay, there's peace that's been declared. What's this peace? Okay. Brittany will pay 100 something ducats to Austria. Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa, guys, you see... Whoa, hold on. France is a vassal? Dude, no way. What? That's, like, impossible. Brittany would become allies with us. So, oh my gosh. How? Like, dude, honestly, I'm telling you, this game's already messed up. This game's already messed up. This game isn't going the way most games typically go. Like, it's kind of crazy. You know, honestly, if we act fast on this, we could at least gain one territory. Oh, no. Brunswick won the war. They annexed the entire thing, actually. Let me look at the ledger. Because Brunswick has been our enemy for far too long. I don't know, I have no idea what wars are going on right now. A revolt. Stupid peasant revolts. The Ottomans have been gaining more and more territory, but no one cares all of Europe, no one cares. No one cares. The only thing people care about in Europe is just whether or not, the Holy Roman Emperor could, maintain control over all of his territories, which it looks like he's kind of doing so, but no one really knows for how much longer, right? Because look at the Holy Roman. It's at its greatest extent. We could, if we wanted to. Wait, no, this isn't. No, never mind. It's still a vassal, so we couldn't even add it to the Holy Roman Empire anyway. But let's just say that this is a small part of our country that's free from the tyranny of the HRE. I want them to go off and do their own thing, because we're just kind of waiting for this to go down. I mean, it's legitimately all we're doing right now. Trying to look at who's big and who could be our ally, and the only thing people I'm thinking of, Brandenburg's like they're done. Look at these small countries over here. That should be easy pickings to take. They're occupied by Verdun separatists. The entire country is occupied by separatists. I want them to be humiliated. Okay, we've severely weakened one of our rivals, so I guess that's good. So yeah, fine. Have we? Yes, we have. I don't know why we still have this here, because this is no longer necessary. I'm trying to see who's at war with who. England's at war. Who's England at war with? Scotland, Burgundy, Flanders, Holland. France freed themselves from the yoke of tyranny, so good for them. And we need to begin quarrying right away. Yeah, and they're still at war with a lot of other countries. Hey, they're just giving us their trade power, so I mean, I don't know. Ooh, they accepted peace. They accepted peace. What's the peace? Okay, interesting. I believe we can just walk across here. Oh, what happened? Okay, Corsica went to war, I guess, and conquered some territory. We could declare war on them all, but then Austria. Do you see, the Holy Roman Emperor is strong indeed, and is definitely exerting his influence over people. But we're not going to. How many years of separatism do we have? Oh, and then we could be Pomerania, Brabant, Cologne, no, not Cologne, Hamburg. We could rival Hamburg. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. This is its own. Holland's its own independent country now? Wait, no, Brabant is. Brabant's its own independent country. They're just allied with Lubeck. When did this happen? Okay, see, so we're growing, you know. It's definitely not in the way that I thought we would grow, but it's happening, you know. Oh, I'm surprised. I was expecting to see the Ottomans at war, and the Ottomans are not at war. Why are the Ottomans not at war? So we have 2 vassals and we have 1 ally. We need to find more allies. improve our relation with Great Britain, because if nothing else, we need to become an ally with one of these great powers. That's just a fact, you know? Like, it needs to be done. I don't know why I did that. Like, it needs to be done. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get the. I should be doing this more. Yeah. So I've been neglecting this. Oh, keep forgetting. And they're just allies of Lubeck, so that's kind of the thing too. Is like it's not that big of a thing. Because I'm sure if we go like it wouldn't be that hard. Oh, England's conquered everything. Okay. Interesting. Oh, dang it, dude. If they didn't have too many diplomatic relations, we might have it, but now would be a good time to attack Clone. I'm just saying. But we won't because we're not stupid. Why do they have separatism? Where's my culture thing? Everyone's backing Austria to be the Holy Roman Emperor. We're very close with France. We're very close with France. We just need a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go for it. So we'll go for it, and then what we'll do is what this should be is, hold on, this should be defensive ideas. Right? Yeah, no, this should be defensive ideas for sure. Recall. And the reason why this should be defensive ideas is because, you know, we might go to war, so we need it because it'll be good for us. Hey, if everyone else around us is constantly in war, then they're not at war with us. That's my mode of thinking. You know? Hey, I'm constantly checking, man. I'm constantly checking. You never know. Because this country right here, Saxe, this province, right, within the Holy Roman Empire, has just constantly been, like, just threatened, like, and invaded. Hmm. Just waiting, I'm just waiting, I'm just waiting. Bohemia maybe might be a good choice for an ally. Maybe. Why aren't the Ottomans going to war? I want the Ottomans to go to war. So they have 8 separatism. And Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. Oh, what's going on here? Peasant revolt. Oh, that's from Brandenburg. Decline. I can't because they're too small. You know, like. Ah, okay. Maybe I should have declared war on them first. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we could still declare war. But quite honestly, the less provinces of these that we take, probably the better. Okay, they went to war with Wesburg again. And, okay, hold on. A lot of stuff just went down. Liège is in 2 wars now. I'm thinking Liège wouldn't come to help. Now's the time. Oh, someone went to war with Cologne? Someone did go to war with Cologne. Well, no, because Cologne... Interesting, interesting, interesting. Clone is getting messed up right now, because... Yeah, Clone's... Is Clone in 2 wars? No, it's just all the allies of Wesburg just literally just declared on Cologne. I don't care. Everyone come help us. Can we make cannons? I'm wondering if we can make cannons. We can make cannons. Why don't we make cannons? We'll just make 1 cannon. I'm telling, this is what the game's about, man. Like in a weird way, the game's about like capitalizing on other people's decisions to do things, right? So like people declare war on like a neighbor or something. That's what the game's about. Like at least when you're in the HRE. Okay. We'll just take Groningen. Because I'm not too perturbed. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. So Far East Land. Okay. So all that happened. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I shouldn't just say that because I'm not giving good commentary. Okay, so what happened is that so Farsiland went to war with Brabant, right? And then so Farsiland went to war with Brabant, and when Farsiland went to war with Brabant, Liège went into war with them as well. And then what happened is that Liège was someone declared war on Liège, so then Liège was in two wars, and Farsiland was the ally of Liège. And I knew that Liège wouldn't be able to go into another war as well, and so I think they broke that sort of treaty that they had with them. Anyway, long story short, a series of complex events transpired so that way we could declare war on Friesland without having to worry about any of their allies coming to their aid, which is what happened. So now we're in a pretty good situation because, yeah, we're in decent shape, I guess. So yeah, we made Friesland sort of because because the people in Friesland were like, oh, we'll go ahead and we'll declare war, right? And so then they declared war because they wanted to expand, and then we declared war on them. So then they ended up shrinking. So they gained nothing actually. Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy if they go to war. Oh, they're in multiple wars as well, and Clone's in war as well. But Clone's like seriously in trouble, and then these people are seriously in trouble as well. So let's do harsh treatment on some of these guys first. And then if we still have... Okay, no we don't, but... I might just leave both of them as vassals until... I might leave both of them as vassals until the time comes when we could go ahead and... like... Oh, Liège got messed up. Oh, okay, there's some peace treaties. There's some peace treaties here. Okay, so Liège... Yeah, Liège got messed up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because Liège was pretty large, and then they pretty much gave up a lot of territory now. Actually, wow, that's kind of crazy. And Cologne's pretty weak now. Cologne's pretty weak. All of our neighbors are starting to get a little bit weaker now. Well, let's save the game. Yeah, all of our neighbors are getting slightly weaker. which is nice. And the Ottomans aren't pushing into Europe. I want them to push into Europe because I want all of Central Europe to be concerned about the Ottomans. You know what I mean? Like, I want most of these Central European powers to, you know. Okay, Cologne will cede Paderborn to Brunswick. Cologne will cede Wurzburg and throw it into. My gosh, they're a one province thing now. Oh my gosh. And they made. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of insane. Yeah, so Cologne was getting really big, and then all of a sudden, Cologne became pretty small. Alright, okay. This is gonna force us to reconsider our military alliance. Like, seriously, it's gonna force us to reconsider it. Because if they're only one nation, and they're surrounded by, like, all these people, I just don't know. I mean, you can't say we're weak militarily. At least, I don't think you can. I mean, we're not, like, great strong, but we're not a pushover either. Okay, England is willing to give us an alliance. Which is important, because if France won't give us an alliance, we could declare war on Ogdenburg as well if we wanted to, but I don't think we will, because quite frankly there just isn't a point. Tax it, tax everything. I don't care about what the Papal States think of us. We're too far away. Oh, hey, these states left the Holy Roman Empire. It would have been cool if they were still part of the HRE. I think that would have been really, really, really neat, but they're no longer part of the HRE. What will we have to do to get on France's good side, I wonder? I'm opening up some ships right now. Hold on. I'm chasing out what was Cologne. Because all this used to be Cologne. They legitimately lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 provinces. Liège is still by themselves. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about this, to be honest. I really don't know. Because I want to, if I could avoid it, I don't want to be allies with just these one province nations anymore, you know? Really hoping for that diplomatic relation. Whoa, 90. Why 90? Oh, they have too many diplomatic relations? Who they become allies with? Why? Why are you allies with Venice? What's the point? And the Knights of Malta too. Oh, does Holland want to go to war now too? Who is this? This is messed up, dude. This is messed up. Let's see. What did my friends send me? Let's see what these pieces are. Okay, okay. So Ogdenburg's by themselves now. Okay. Uh-huh. Brunswick. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, this game. I'm telling you. We might have to just become allies with England. If we can. Oh, no, we can't anymore. Oh well. these draconian methods. Okay, you know what? Pomerania. That's who we tried to woo. That's who we tried to woo. Finally, at last. Yes. Genoa, Venice. Finally. Finally. We need to do some development. We do. Okay. So this is weird. For some reason, so you cannot convert the culture of a province that has separatism. Do you have separatism? Ah, man, this sucks. I don't know. They already hate us. Negative 50% isn't gonna do anything. Well, negative 50. Guaranteeing the independence of Burgundy. Really? They are. Huh, that's strange. You see, this is deceiving because it seems like the Ottomans are losing, but they're really not. They're doing quite well actually. Okay, I swear this is my last trip. Don't worry. I'm just enjoying the the food. I thought I had everything figured out. I did, and it turns out I don't. Okay, we need to look at our most productive regions. And then let's see. Um, why would you make us do this? This changes everything. Hamburg for sure. Because if we can become allies of Brunswick, it actually won't be that bad. I think you'll see it will actually be kind of cool. Oh, this is something happened over here. Well, okay, what's going on? Secession of church functions. Noble families were often granted control over church lands, and appointments were made in many states in exchange for cash contributions to the crown's efforts. The crown, of course, lost control over some revenues this way in exchange for a short-term boost in revenue. So 15 for 20 years. Decline. Why would we do that? I'm not gonna gain 25 ducats. I mean, it'd be great, but no. Active uniformity. Nah, no, not now at least, not now. You see, I want to be allies with France, because France is the strongest state in this game right now. France is just really strong. There's nothing wrong with saying that, because it's the truth, it's the reality. But, Verdun, no, Bremen. Riga's all the way over here. Why are you allied with them? Why? Because honestly, we need allies. And I don't know who would actually go to war with them, because if you see, they're kind of landlocked. So the only people that they could kind of go to war with are Oldenburg or Dithmarschen or Hamburg. But if they do go to war with Verdun, then or Denmark too. But I don't think Denmark would actually go to war with them. Yeah, I don't think Denmark cares particularly much about them. But yeah, so they have a march. Moldova. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Liège would like an alliance, but we're going to decline because Liège is just surrounded by enemies. Like, yeah, they're just surrounded by enemies, and they don't have any strong allies. So if they go, because if you're making alliances with people, you need to take into consideration a multitude of factors, and one of those factors that needs to be taken into consideration is the fact that you know, who. So if you want to become an alliance and enter an alliance with someone, who are they also allied with? Because if they're allied with certain people, right? Oh, okay, all right. That's probably why I was gonna say like, that's interesting. Um, because it depends on who they're allied with, right? Because like they could be allied with certain people, right? And those allies that they have, some of them might be strong allies, some of them might not be so much, right? Um, and so it's just one of those kinds of things where you just kind of have to look at it and sort of be like, okay, you know, what are their allies, right? Like, are their allies strong? Are their allies weak? You know, if they get declared war on, right, and I get caught in a defensive war, how strong are their allies, right? Like, would their allies be able to help more than I can, right? If I don't want to be involved in the war, like I'll go ahead and maybe join the war because I gotta save face, even though I don't probably really don't want to, but you know, it's just one of those sorts of things. So. There's a bunch of things that you need to take into consideration. Um, I don't know. I kind of want to just save my money until the next stuff happens. Oh man, if Clevs, I wanted to be allies with Clevs. That would be cool, but Clevs just hates me. Death Martian. Okay, now this, you see, here's one that you need to consider as well, because they're just allied with Wutzenberg, and I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna decline that because Denmark, Denmark's right on their border, and I don't want to get in Denmark's business because if Denmark declares war on us, then we're kind of screwed, you know. Full annexation was demanded. We'll improve relations with them, and we'll see if we could relations could maybe go back to where they were at some point in time. I don't know if they will, but we'll see if they do. No, we're playing a pretty good game. We're not we're in control. We're in control of what's happening right now, kind of, in a way. So things aren't going too terribly bad. They're going okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. France? France, the Knights, oh my goodness. Austria is just... If Austria loses this war, imagine what that would mean for their imperial authority. It wouldn't be very great. Not that it really matters, though, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because, I mean, it's just... Yeah, imperial authority just doesn't matter right now at this point anymore. That's just a reality, you know? Because of how much money we're making, we could probably thinking taxes, and then we could spend some administrative power. Nassau will accept, but because, again, be smart, we don't want to get involved. We'll hide our soldiers like all the way back here. And then basically just not take part. Hands off. You know what I mean? We don't wanna get involved. We don't wanna get involved. What's cool is that Ogdenburg goes to war with a lot of people, but no one can really conquer them. Because most people can't core it. I don't think. So. You could say, in a way, Austria is getting messed up. They kind of are, and they kind of aren't. It's a little bit interesting. Someone accepted peace. Okay. I didn't know Scotland was still a country. Apparently it is, and it is. But in a very small way. I mean, 26,000 guys, like, come on. I wonder if Burgundian inheritance just didn't go through. Dude, oh my gosh. Austria got messed up real bad. Like, real bad. Is this an independent state? It is an independent state. Huh. Wonder how that happened. What about Spain? Kind of curious about that. Hey, why not? Why not? Right? Like, we're just trying to become allies with all the great powers we possibly can be allies with. So, and the Ottomans certainly are a great power. And so is Poland, mind you. So is Poland. If Poland and Lithuania could form the Commonwealth, oh my gosh. Like, it would be insane. It would be, especially if Poland conquers this area. Like, Poland would go to war. Poland would clash with the Ottoman Empire, and, like, just imagine that fight. It would be pretty intense. It'd be pretty intense. has indeed collapsed. Which is why we didn't go to war with why we didn't accept Death Martian's thing, even though Death Martian actually isn't fighting, technically, I guess. Texas 26. We should have been doing this instead of this. What is this? Munster. Okay. Another one? High income? We're not making that much money, but okay. Just so hopefully we can get to the point where we can begin improving relations. Spend it generously. Hey, we'll get there eventually. It might not happen right away. It might not happen right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, look at Poland. Look at Poland. Look at them. They took Pest. They took Pest. Budapest is a combination of two towns that came together. The towns of Buda and the towns of Pest. And then Budapest came together. Cool. And we'll get mercantilism. I think mercantilism is pretty good, actually. They think with mercantilism it just doesn't, you know, like end. Like it just stays a thing. They hate us in some of these places. They do. They really do hate us. We're trying to improve relations with the Ottomans, but I don't know if those relations are ever gonna prosper in any way. Naples is gone. Naples is no longer a country. I don't know if we could afford another advisor. Okay. Use caution, spare no expense. Always use caution. Hey, we gotta spend money to ultimately, eventually, one day make money. By all means, let them come. No, it won't help. I wouldn't want to accept Austria's help. Why? Because they are a weak nation. They're weak. They're weak right now. Now that changes things. That does change things. With Oldenburg becoming allies of Burgundy, it does change some things. Um, Gosh, I'm probably really boring. I'm just really into this game. Actually, I'm not because I'm trying to be boring or anything like that. It's just because I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting for something to happen. And I would love to be allies of France, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We can have royal marriages with a lot of people, but you know, truth be told, those royal marriages wouldn't be that helpful. Well, no, they would be helpful, but we can't because of our government type. So, it's one of those things. Okay. So much money being spent. Okay, 46. So we're culture converting them because hopefully when the thing happens, they you know, once the Dutch start being the Dutch, I guess, and nationalism spreads, you know, because with Dutch nationalism just isn't good. It's probably one of the most annoying things in this entire game. And so if there's any way you could avoid it, avoid it. Um, I don't know how readily we'd be able to avoid it. I don't know. We'll see. But But yeah. Mines. I might get off here in a little bit because I am getting a little bit tired now. Now, most people don't want to because it's like our army strength isn't that good. Their attitude's neutral toward us. I mean, honestly, it's kind of their attitude mostly. Like, if their attitude went away, then we'd be kind of okay. But, you know. 25, so in 6 years. No, not 6 years, 11 years, I'm sorry. I'm gonna head off, because I'm getting a little bit tired. And I've kind of played enough for, one sitting. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know no one probably watched, but hey. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. So thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, won't leave yet. We gotta save the game first. Okay. See you guys.